My precious child, I know you're weary, overwhelmed, and feeling defeated, but I am right here beside you. I see the battles you fight in silence and the weight of expectations pressing down on you. You may feel like no one truly understands your pain, but I do. I know every tear you've shed, every silent prayer you've whispered, and every moment you felt lost. You are not alone, never have been, and never will be. Today will be even more remarkable than the ones before. Miracles are unfolding, doors are opening, and your troubles will begin to fade away. For your breakthrough is closer than you think. Trust in me. Listen, my beloved, and let these words settle deep within your soul. I am the voice that spoke the heavens into existence, the breath that gave life to dust. Every heartbeat you feel is known to me. Every dream, every fear, every hope. There is no corner of your being that I do not cherish. When the world grows cold, when shadows creep into your mind, remember, I am your eternal light, your refuge, your strength. I know the burdens that weigh you down, the silent doubts that steal your peace. You may question the path before you, but I assure you, nothing is hidden from my sight. I see beyond the obstacles, beyond the closed doors, beyond the trials that test your spirit. Even when you cannot see the way, I am leading you toward victory. Do not let fear chain you to despair. I am the one who shatters chains, who calms the storm, who breathes life into barren places. There will be moments when your strength falters, when your steps feel heavy with exhaustion. But hear me, child. I am the well that never runs dry. When you feel empty, I will fill you. When your spirit grows weak, I will uphold you. You do not walk alone, for my presence surrounds you like an unshakable fortress. No force, no trial, no darkness can separate you from my love. When pain whispers lies into your heart, when sorrow tries to make a home in your soul, rebuke it. You were not created to live in despair, but to rise, to thrive, to walk boldly in my promise. I have declared favor over your life, and nothing in heaven or on earth can stand against what I have spoken. Every delay, every setback, every tear will be redeemed in due time. Do not give in to the voices that tell you otherwise. My word is final, and my word is life. Come to me with your dreams, your desires, your unspoken longings. I do not turn away the prayers of the faithful. I am the God of abundance, of restoration, of divine timing. That door you cannot open, I hold the key. That mountain you cannot move, I command it to fall. That pain you cannot bear, I will carry it for you. Surrender your worries to me, for I am the master of all things seen and unseen. Let go of the need to understand every step of my plan. Trust, believe, walk forward, even when the way is unclear. I have not called you to a life of fear, but of faith. I have not placed you in this world to merely survive, but to flourish, to radiate my love, to shine with the brilliance I have placed within you. Look around, my beloved. The signs of my presence are everywhere. The gentle whisper of the wind, the golden hues of the sunrise, the quiet stirrings of hope within your chest. I am not distant, nor am I silent. Every moment I am speaking, every second I am moving. Even now, as you receive these words, I am aligning miracles in your favor. Cling to my promises, for they are unshakable. Walk in my truth, for it is your shield. Rise each day with courage, knowing that I go before you, making the crooked paths straight. You are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond comprehension. And soon you will see what once felt impossible will unfold before your very eyes. Hold on, my child. The best is yet to come. Yes, rejoice, my beloved, for the heavens have already stirred in response to your cries. The waiting may seem long, the silence heavy, but know this. Every tear you have shed is accounted for. Every prayer whispered in the solitude of your heart has risen like incense before my throne. My answer is never delayed, only perfectly timed. I am not absent in your struggles. I am moving even now, working in realms unseen, orchestrating the very breakthrough you have longed for. But do not be deceived, child. There will be moments when the enemy seeks to cast doubt upon my promises, when discouragement attempts to choke the seeds of hope I have planted within you. He will whisper lies into your mind, painting illusions of failure, rejection, and despair. Do not entertain them. Stand firm. Remind yourself who I am, the Alpha and the Omega, the one who spoke light into existence, the one who formed you with precision and purpose. What I have begun in you I will complete. No force of darkness, no opposition, no scheme of man can undo what I have decreed. Do not give power to fear. It will disguise itself as caution, as logic, as wisdom, but its true nature is bondage. Fear will tell you to retreat when I have called you to advance. It will urge you to stay silent when I have given you a voice. It will demand that you shrink when I have destined you to rise. But hear me now. Fear is a liar, a thief of destiny. It has no claim over you unless you surrender to it. Instead, let my courage surge through you like a roaring fire. Speak with boldness, walk with authority, and live as one who knows they are covered by the hand of the Almighty. And yet, my child, I see the exhaustion in your soul. I see how the weight of life has pressed down upon you, how you have labored tirelessly, hoping for a harvest, yet seeing little fruit. But do not grow weary. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Even when you feel overlooked by the world, you are never unseen by me. Every sacrifice, every act of kindness, every choice to walk in faith instead of fear has been recorded. In due season, you will reap abundantly. For I am a God of justice, and I do not leave my child empty-handed. Know this, my beloved. I am refining you, not rejecting you. When the fire of trials burns, it is not to destroy but to purify. I am stripping away what is unnecessary, making you stronger, preparing you for what is to come. You have prayed for greater things, and I have heard you. But before I can place you in higher places, I must ensure that your foundation is unshakable. That is why some doors have closed. That is why some relationships have been removed. That is why certain prayers have not been answered in the way you expected. It is not denial. It is divine protection. I am shielding you from paths that would have led to destruction, from people who would have drained your spirit, from situations that would have delayed your purpose. Even now, I am positioning you for acceleration. You may feel as though nothing is changing, but in the unseen, the shift has already begun. What was delayed is being released. What was blocked is being opened. What was lost is being restored. Trust the process. Trust me, though you cannot yet see the full picture. Know that every detail is being woven together for your good. And when the breakthrough comes, do not forget me. Many seek me in their desperation, but few remember me in their abundance. When I lift you up, remain humble. When I pour blessings upon you, remain grateful. When I open new doors, walk through them with reverence, knowing that all good things flow from my hand. Let your heart remain anchored in me, so that success does not become your downfall, but rather a testimony of my faithfulness. My child, I am calling you higher. I am calling you to step beyond the familiar, to trust me in ways you never have before. There is more ahead of you than behind you, greater things yet to unfold. Shake off the remnants of the past, the disappointments, the failures, the regrets. They no longer define you. You are not your mistakes. You are not the sum of your past wounds. You are my chosen, my beloved, my masterpiece. I have called you by name, and I have declared a destiny over your life that no one can erase. So rise, my warrior. Rise with confidence, for I go before you. Rise with joy, for my favor is upon you. Rise with expectation, for I am doing a new thing in your life, and soon it will spring forth. You have waited, you have endured, and now, my child, you shall see my glory. The time is near. Hold on to hope. Hold on to faith. Hold on to me, for I am your God, and I will never fail you. Who made a way where there was none, who turned mourning into dancing, and ashes into beauty. I am the same God, who lifted the brokenhearted, who restored what seemed lost, who called the unworthy and made them beloved. Do you think I have changed? Do you think time has weakened my power or diluted my love? No, my child, I remain the same, yesterday, today, and forever. My hand is not too short to save you, nor my ear too dull to hear your cries. When you call upon me, I am already moving, shifting circumstances, aligning blessings, and unraveling the knots that trouble your soul. You do not walk this path alone, though at times it has felt like you wandered in solitude, unseen and unheard. I have been with you, closer than your very breath. Every tear that has fallen from your eyes, I have caught in my hands. Every silent prayer, every whispered longing, I have engraved them upon my heart. Do not let despair deceive you. Just because you cannot see the full picture does not mean I'm absent. Trust that my plans for you are unfolding even now, in ways beyond your understanding. I see the weight you carry, the burdens you have tried to lay down, but somehow keep picking back up, the anxieties that gnaw at your peace, the fears that creep in when the world grows quiet. You must release them to me, not just in words, but in truth. Lay them at my feet and leave them there. Do not carry what I have already taken. Do not fight battles that I have already won. Let my peace flood your spirit, silencing the storms that rage within. I know there are days when doubt lingers, when you question whether my promises are truly meant for you. You see others receiving breakthroughs while you wait, wondering if I have overlooked you. Hear me now. I do not play favorites. My timing is not slow, nor my blessings scarce. What I have for you is uniquely yours, perfectly timed, perfectly designed to bless you in ways beyond what you have asked. The waiting is not a denial, but a preparation. I am strengthening you, stretching your faith, refining your heart, so that when the blessing comes, you will be ready to receive it fully. Look around, my child. Do you see how the seasons change? How the night never lingers beyond its appointed time? Just as surely as the sun rises, so too will your breakthrough come. Do not lose heart. Hold fast to my word, for it is a light in the darkness, a sword against every lie that seeks to shake you. The enemy wants you to grow weary, to give up just before the dawn. But I am calling you higher, drawing you deeper into my presence, where joy is unshakable and hope never fades. You are stepping into a new season. A season where doors long shut will swing wide, where prayers that once seemed to vanish into silence will echo back with answers so clear, they will leave you in awe. But remember, with new blessings come new responsibilities. You must be faithful with what I place in your hands. Do not squander the gifts I pour into your life. Use them to uplift, to encourage, to spread my love to those who are lost and searching. There are people waiting for the light you carry, souls who need the hope you now hold. You were not rescued just for yourself, but to be a beacon for others, a living testimony of my faithfulness. Do not hide the work I have done in you. Speak of my goodness. Let your life be a song of praise that draws others into my presence. For in sharing your testimony, you not only glorify me, but strengthen your own faith. You may face opposition. The enemy does not want you to walk in victory. He will try to discourage you, to remind you of past failures, to whisper that you are not strong enough, not worthy enough. But hear me now. His words are empty. They carry no power over you, for I have already declared who you are. You are chosen. You are set apart for my purpose. His accusations cannot stand against my truth. So stand firm. When the battle intensifies, do not retreat. Lift your shield of faith, wield the sword of my word, and know that I fight alongside you. My beloved, I am not distant. I am not a God who stands far off watching in indifference. I am with you, moving in your midst, orchestrating even the smallest details of your life. Trust me with everything, with your dreams, your fears, your future. I will not fail you. I will not abandon you. I will not let you be overwhelmed, even now. I am whispering to your heart, be still and know that I am God. Rest in me, abide in my love. You are safe here in my presence. Nothing can separate you from me. No sin too great, no failure too deep, no distance too far. My arms remain open, my love unwavering. Walk forward, knowing that I go before you. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it is filled with purpose, and in every step, you will find me there, guiding, providing, and loving you with a love that knows no end. Rejoice, my child. Your breakthrough is near. Your prayers are heard. Your future is held securely in my hands. Trust, believe, and step into the fullness of all that I have prepared for you. For I am the God who keeps his promises, and I will never fail you. I formed you intentionally, knit you together with care, and wove within you a purpose that no one else can fulfill. The gifts, the strengths, even the trials you have endured, all have been shaping you for the calling I have placed upon you. Do not allow doubt whisper that you are insignificant, for I have set my seal upon you. You are mine, chosen, beloved, and anointed for a divine purpose. Even now, I am stirring a fresh wind within your spirit, awakening dreams that once lay dormant. Those passions, those deep desires to do something meaningful, to impact lives, to glorify me in all that you do. They are not random. I placed them in you before you even took your first breath. But I ask you, will you trust me enough to step into the unknown? Will you have faith even when the path is not yet visible? You do not walk this journey alone. My spirit goes before you, preparing the way, leveling mountains, and making crooked paths straight. I know the fears that try to grip you, the lies that tell you you are unqualified, unworthy, or ill-equipped. But hear me now, what I have called you to, I will also equip you for. I do not seek perfection, I seek a willing heart. You may feel small, but in my hands, even the smallest seed of faith can grow into something mighty. Do not despise your humble beginnings, for the greatest works of my kingdom often start in obscurity. Look at the shepherd boy who became a king, the fisherman who became a messenger of truth, the persecutor who became an apostle. I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. My child, you have asked for signs, for confirmation, for some tangible proof that I am with you. But I say, look around you. Have I not provided before? Have I not delivered you from the snares of the enemy? Have I not spoken through the quiet moments, through the unexpected kindness of another, through the peace that settled over you when you should have been consumed by fear? I have never left you, nor will I ever forsake you. My presence is not just a passing breeze. It is an unshakable foundation beneath your feet. You will face opposition. The enemy does not sit idly when one of my children rises to walk in their purpose. He will try to discourage you, to bring distractions, to stir up conflict, to remind you of your past failures. But remember this, he is already defeated. His accusations hold no weight against my grace. When he tries to remind you of your past, remind him of his future. You are not bound by old chains. You are walking in freedom. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Every tongue that lean into me, and I will renew your strength. You will mount up on wings like eagles. You will run and not grow weary. You will walk and not faint. Do not be afraid to rest in me. The world tells you that you must strive, but I tell you to abide. The world says you must have everything figured out, but I say, be still and know that I am God. In the stillness I will speak, in the resting I will restore. My beloved, there is a new chapter before you. You have been prepared for such a time as this. No more looking back, no more doubting whether you are enough. You are because I am. No more questioning if you are loved. You are with an everlasting love. No more fear of the unknown. I go before you, and I am already waiting for you in the future. So walk boldly, walk joyfully, walk in the confidence that you are mine, and I am yours. There is no greater truth, no greater security, no greater hope. I am with you always, even to the very end of the age. Now go, my child. Shine, love, speak truth, live with passion, and never ever forget. You are held, you are seen, and you are deeply, eternally loved. You will respond with grace. This transformation is not by your strength alone, but by my Spirit working within you. My child, do you see? I am refining you, molding you into a vessel of honor, a light in the darkness, a beacon of my love. Every struggle you have endured, every tear you have shed, has not been in vain. They have watered the soil of your soul, preparing you for an abundant harvest of wisdom, peace, and joy. Yet even as you grow, there will be moments when fear whispers in your ear, when doubt clouds your vision, when exhaustion tempts you to surrender. In those moments I urge you, do not retreat. Stand firm. I am your refuge, your shelter in the storm, the unwavering rock upon which you can build your faith. The battles you face are not to destroy you, but to reveal the strength I have placed within you. With each trial, you are being fortified, strengthened with a resilience that will carry you through every season of life. There will be days when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when the pain of betrayal cuts deep, when the disappointments of life press in on every side. You may wonder if I have abandoned you, but my child, I am closer than your very breath, even in the silence. I am at work. I see the burdens you carry, the hidden wounds that no one else notices, and I am here, ready to heal, to restore, to lift you up. Do not let the darkness convince you that the light has vanished. Even in the longest night, dawn is coming. Even in the valley of shadows, I am walking beside you. You are never alone. The enemy may try to convince you that your pain is pointless, that your struggles are proof of my absence. But I tell you now, every battle has a purpose. Every hardship is shaping you, and every moment of suffering will be redeemed. My beloved, do not be afraid to dream again. I see how disappointment has made you hesitant, how past failures have caused you to shrink back. But I am calling you forward. There are new beginnings ahead, opportunities you have not yet imagined, doors that I am preparing to open. Do not let fear keep you bound. Step boldly into the destiny I have crafted for you. And when you feel unworthy, when you believe the lie that you are not enough, remember who you are in me. You are my child, my masterpiece, my treasured creation. I formed you with intention, with care, with love that knows no bounds. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and there is nothing you can do to make me love you less. My love is constant, unshaken by your failures, unbroken by your mistakes. Come to me with your burdens, with your weary heart. Lay down your fears, your regrets, your worries at my feet. I did not create you to carry these alone. My strength is sufficient. My grace is unending. You do not have to strive for my approval. You already have it. You do not have to earn my love. It is freely given. And my child, do not keep this love to yourself. You have been blessed to be a blessing, transformed so that you may bring transformation to others. Speak life where there is despair. Show kindness where there is cruelty. Offer forgiveness where there is bitterness. Be my hands and feet in a world desperate for my presence. Do not be discouraged when your acts of love seem unnoticed, when your kindness is met with indifference, when your sacrifices go unacknowledged. I see every moment of obedience, every quiet act of faithfulness. And I tell you this, nothing done in my name is ever wasted. The seeds you plant today will bear fruit in ways you cannot yet see. And though the world may reject you, though others may misunderstand or mock your devotion, take heart. They rejected me first, but I have overcome the world, and in me you are victorious. You do not need the approval of man. When you have the favor of the Almighty, hold fast to my promises. When storms rage, anchor yourself in my truth. When doubts arise, remind yourself of my faithfulness. When fear tries to creep in, declare my word over your life. Speak it aloud if you must. Let your soul hear the truth that will set you free. You are chosen. You are loved. You are victorious. The path ahead will not always be easy. There will be trials that test your endurance, losses that challenge your faith, moments that make you question the journey, but through it all, I am with you. I am your guide, your protector, your ever-present help in times of trouble. When you feel lost, I will show you the way. When you feel weak, I will be your strength. When you feel alone, I will surround you with my love. So press on, my child. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep hoping. The best is yet to come. I have written a story for your life more beautiful than you can imagine. A purpose more profound than you have yet realized. Walk boldly in it, knowing that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Now rise. Take my hand and step forward into the fullness of all I have prepared for you. And as you step forward from this moment, let my words take root in your heart. Let them be a lamp to your feet and a shield against the whispers of doubt. The world may try to silence my voice, to drown out my truth with distractions, anxieties, and fleeting pleasures. But if you remain steadfast, if you incline your ear to me above the noise, you will find that my voice is still and steady, unwavering and true. It is not in the chaos nor in the clamor, but in the quiet places of your soul that you will hear me best. My child, you were created to walk in the fullness of my love. Yet I see how the burdens of this life sometimes weigh upon your shoulders. There are moments when your spirit feels weary, when the battles you face seem relentless, and you wonder if you have the strength to go on. But hear me now. I am the God who renews. I am the source of strength when you have none left to give. Even the strongest among you will grow faint, but those who wait upon me will rise on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. I do not ask you to carry the weight of the world on your own. Bring me your worries, your exhaustion, your disappointments. Lay them down at my feet, and I will trade them for peace that surpasses all understanding. The battle is not yours to fight alone. I go before you, I stand beside you, and I will be your rear guard. No weapon formed against you will prevail when you stand in the shelter of my presence. But even as I fight for you, I also call you to be courageous. Do not shrink back in fear when adversity rises. You are not meant to live in the shadows of timidity, but in the confidence of my promises. The enemy will attempt to sow seeds of doubt, to make you question my faithfulness. He will whisper that you are not enough, that you are unworthy, that your past disqualifies you from the future I have prepared. But he is a liar, and his words hold no power over you. The truth is that you are mine, chosen, set apart, redeemed by the blood of my Son, and nothing can separate you from my love. Do not let shame chain you to a past that I have already forgiven. Do not let regret steal the joy of the present, nor fear rob you of the future I have promised. My mercy is new every morning. Each sunrise brings a fresh beginning, a new opportunity to walk in freedom. Trust that I am not merely the God of second chances, but of limitless grace, restoring and renewing every heart that turns to me. And as you embrace the freedom I offer, let your heart overflow with gratitude. Gratitude transforms the way you see the world. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, from what is broken to what is being redeemed. When you choose to give thanks even in trials, you open the door for joy to take root. For joy is not the absence of hardship, but the deep assurance that I am with you, that my purposes are unfolding even in the midst of difficulty. I know that sometimes you long for immediate answers, for clear direction, for prayers to be answered in the way you envision, but trust that I am working in ways beyond what you can see. There is purpose in the waiting. There is growth in the stretching of your faith. Delay does not mean denial, it means preparation. If I ask you to wait, it is only because I am making a way for something greater. Let patience have its perfect work in you. Let perseverance refine your spirit, and in due time you will see that my plans were never delayed, they were perfectly timed. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass, for my word never returns void. And as you walk in faith, remember that you are part of something far greater than yourself. You are woven into a divine tapestry, connected to my people across nations and generations. Every act of love, every moment of obedience, every step of faith ripples into eternity. You may never fully see the impact you have, but trust that nothing done in my name is ever wasted. You were called to shine, to be a beacon in a world that desperately needs light. So do not hide your faith. Do not dim your passion. Speak life where there is despair. Extend love where there is hatred. And stand firm in truth when the world wavers. I will give you boldness where you feel timid. I will give you wisdom where you lack understanding. And I will give you peace when chaos threatens to steal your joy. My beloved, I see you, I know you, I delight in you. Walk in confidence, knowing that I go before you, behind you and within you. My spirit will be your guide, your comfort, your ever-present help. And as we close this moment together, take a deep breath and receive my peace. Let it settle into the deepest parts of your soul. You are loved beyond measure. You are cherished beyond understanding, and you are never alone. Now take this message and carry it forward. Let these words not only dwell within you, but flow through you to others. Be a voice of encouragement, a messenger of my love. Share what you have received so that more hearts may be touched, more lives transformed, and more souls drawn into the embrace of their Creator. I bless you now with strength for the journey, wisdom for the road ahead, and a heart that overflows with my love. Go forth, my child, knowing that I am with you always. Amen.